Alright, welcome back to Skyrim. So last time, unfortunately our horse died, so we have to go on foot to do what the Jarl of Falkreath wants, because we did go and see him. I could borrow his horse. No, that's a terrible idea, riding the Jarl's horse through town. Stealing a sword is one thing, borrowing the stealing, actually, the Jarl's horse is another thing entirely. Once I'm clear of Hackfield's High Hall, I will equip that sword, though, because that's going to be quite nice, quite useful. Then when I come back into town, I might have it equipped, because it's plausible that I looted it while I was out there. And then again, the one there is missing, so that could get me in trouble. We'll see. Okay, I think I am good to equip the sword now. Ah, stupid mouse. I think I need to clean out the sensor on the bottom of it or something, because it does on occasion kind of freak out a little bit. So yes, back on the road. I know I mentioned it before, but I do like how everything's like on my belt invisible. I got my potions, which as you can see actually updates with models as you get better potions as well, because my best potion is a potion of vigorous healing. And then my stamina potion is just a regular potion of stamina, as you can see. I don't have any magicka, so that's not on my belt. Then the helmet was on my belt, now it's on my head. Got my flute, got my lantern, got my coin purse, which does get bigger the more coins you have on you. So yeah, that's nice. I do have some things that I could possibly sell when I am back in town. Should have possibly done that before heading out, but it's fine. We're coming right back. It's fine. I have noticed the thresholds for taking off and putting on the helmet are a little bit too close to the roads on occasion, but that's fine. It's a really cool mod anyway, and the fact that it's automatic is even better. So a little bit of jank here and there, that's perfectly acceptable. Just saving again. You never know what'll pop out and kill me. We've all seen how fragile Milana is currently. It's not even like I don't have a lot of health. I have 170 health, which isn't bad for early game. I think I'm going to start focusing on health again, though, as I level, because I've improved my stamina a bit, and I no longer feel like I'm suffering as much from lack of stamina in combat. Do I hear someone talking? Not that I can tell. Thought I heard a voice. Not in my head, but in the game. Who are you? Hi.
You lost?
Where are you headed?
I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
Okay, understandable. Be on your way.
Thanks for wasting my time.
I was just trying to make some conversation, you swit. I do like throwing in Dunmerry insults on occasion. And I did crack myself up a little bit when I was correcting the Dunmer in the Falkreath Watchtower who said Noir. Because it was Enwa back in Morrowind. It wouldn't surprise me if it was supposed to be pronounced Noir back then as well, but it wasn't said like that in game. The direction that they were given clearly was Enwa. So I'm sticking to that as the pronunciation. This character is from Morrowind, probably mainland Morrowind, because Vardenfell was destroyed during the Red Year, but I think that she would know how it's pronounced pretty well. I do apologize for my phone going off there. I gotta pause the recording and address that. Right, let's keep moving. So here is the mill, and I do believe the tower is like directly into the woods from here. Let's mark it on the map. Do I already have it marked on the map? Let's quite possible that I marked it before I got distracted by my phone. Yeah, and then it's just straight into the woods. I accidentally kicked the chicken. Thankfully, it's not a Legend of Zelda chicken, otherwise I'd be quite dead by now. I hear a frog. I think the frogs are from Mihail Monsters, Frogs, something like that. It's one of the Mihail mods, I know that for sure. They're a nice little touch to the environment. Ooh, Nirnroot. Those could be good for invisibility potions. Yoink. I do believe I have some Luna Moth wings, too. Yeah, look, it's a frog. I could pet it. It kind of looked like I just scratched the air above it, but that's besides the point. Darirum Darenis. Alchemy insights, always good. Now I could follow the creek and get a little bit more loot and ingredients and such, but I don't want to deal with the Spriggans. Like we've established, magic is kind of a hard counter to this character right now. Especially if it's frost magic, which Spriggans thankfully don't have. But frost magic will slow me. I'm already slow from my armor. And it'll also kill my stamina. Started Maiden in the Tower. Rescue the young maiden. I don't think that's the maiden. That was probably a bandit. Are you hostile? Yeah, you are. Are you the one in charge, perhaps?
Give it your best shot.
Sure. You asked for it. Oh, I'm just in threatening range. That's funny. You must not have liked your leader very much. Yeah, well, now you're gonna make a deading. You and your friends. God, that was cheesy. Alright, in this place... Can I not claim it for Falkreath?
Help! I'm over here.
I'll talk to you in just a... Fuck. Right. What was I saying? Yeah, I was looking to see if I could claim this place, and I ended up falling off the tower. If you're wondering how that happened, True Directional Movement has the setting enabled where you have inertia in there. You can't really change direction. As you saw, I was turning and trying to move, but I kept falling in the same direction I was going. Whereas in normal Skyrim, you have much more fine control of how you're falling. That's an option you can disable if you want to. I'm keeping it on because I kind of like the movement. Clearly, it can still lead to death on occasion, though. Right, and this person is not silencing herself, so I may have to hear her out. And yes, I looted that bandit again. What of it? It's sometimes a little hard to focus on what I'm doing while I am talking. So you'll have to forgive the occasional repeat action. Okay, you don't have anything. Now, what is all this incessant shouting about? I suppose you can't open the gate from your side, otherwise you wouldn't be locked in there. Fine. Aha. Got it.
Someone get me out of here.
Hi.
Wait, I know you.
That is the last thing I expected to hear at this moment.
No. I mean, I saw you before. In Helgen.
I've never been to Helgen. You must be mistaken. But you are free now, so good luck.
No. Don't go.
Why not?
Me and my big mouth.
Should I escort you to the inn?
Okay. I guess it's better than staying here. Oh, I'm Milana, by the way. Who are you?
I'm Levana, which kind of rhymes with Melana. Come on, let's get you out of here then.
Yes. Let's go.
Now, do keep the shouting to a minimum while I'm escorting you. I don't want to listen to it. To be clear, this is my character speaking. I'm role-playing that. I'm not actually, like, really hating on the mod. Shrine to Ifri. Stamina is increased by 25. God of the Forest, Storyteller. Be a wood elf. Don't be a vampire, werebeast, or lich, however you want to say that word. Well, I'm not a wood elf. I don't think this character would follow Y'ffre or Ifri, however you want to say that name. I've heard it both ways. So yep, let's get back to the road, and then I think I'm going to pause the backtracking to Falkreath unless anything interesting happens, and I'll unpause. So I'll be right back. This looks like it could be trouble ahead. Apparently my phone is a popular one to bother this morning. Scholar, adventurer, adventurer leader. Hi.
Greetings, traveler. We're a fellowship of warriors bound by a sacred vow to destroy the great evil plaguing this land.
So what's this great evil you're talking about?
Not a single soul has lived to tell the tale of their encounters, so we're not certain what it really is. All we have are rumors. Whatever we will be facing, it's a great danger to all of Skyrim. And that's why we must kill it, in its lair, on this day.
Vows don't exactly pay well, so carry on. Have fun.
We shall do so. May our paths cross again once this evil has been vanquished, and Skyrim has been freed of one of its dangers.
That's something also I just remembered. I wanted to see what mod you are from. You're from... Oh, I guess you're your own mod. DZ08 Milana. Not sure which mod that is. Apparently the mod is called Melana the War Maiden. I've not tried out this follower mod. This collection has a ton of follower mods in it, though. I know in this area we also have Lucian, and then we also have Gore. I tried Gore during my last playthrough and got a pretty bad ending with him, which I'm not going to spoil. So I didn't get to experience all of his story. If you know, you know. So I'm planning on in a future playthrough trying him again. Seeing if I can maybe get a little bit more out of him. But I did enjoy what experience I did have with him. And as I said in the last Skyrim series, I'm probably not going to do a follower in this one either, because I just find follower comments talking over me to be a little bit distracting and disruptive. So, yeah, nothing against follower mods with chatter and whatnot, but I personally just find it hard to talk when they're talking. It's how my brain is wired. You interrupt me and I lose my entire train of thought. I have to think about it again, then usually by the time I'm done thinking about it, it's either not relevant or another topic has been moved on to entirely. My brain is weird like that. Right, and before we get to Falkreath too, should probably just, There we go, we're innocent. Not that they would actually call me out for having it equipped, but it would make sense that they should. I don't know, maybe that's a Skyrim mod I could develop. A mod that makes it so that if you're wearing or using a stolen item near its owner, you get in trouble. Maybe you have to pass a persuasion check to try to convince them that it's not their item, or intimidation to make them stand down and just let you have it. Or bribe and basically buy it from them, depends on the sentimental value. That sounded wrong when I meant sentimental, but I didn't enunciate clearly, so it just didn't sound right. Well, I rambled all the way back to Falkreath. I meant to pause the recording again, but here we are. I was talking the entire time, so hopefully you don't mind. Well, let's get you to the inn. No, I can't command you. Let's just select you in console so I can just move to player to get you to me. I have to first scroll through all the trees, I guess. Yeah, because you're still struggling with the road there. Skyrim pathfinding. Gotta love it. Maybe she'll just teleport to me when I enter. If not, I'll just move to player.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm
Yep,
beds.
here you are.
Hi.
Alright, here we are. An inn.
Listen, I'm not from Skyrim, and I don't have anything. I'm pretty much lost. Can I stay with you? Just for a little while? At least until I have a little gold in my purse. Or a purse, to put it.
Look, I'm not from Skyrim either, and I don't know the area well myself, yet I'm making money myself. If I can do it, you can. I'm not going to drag you along to the places I'm going.
Alright, I understand. I'll be here in the meanwhile in case you change your mind.
That is not going to happen, I'm afraid. Yeah, and we have Lucian there too, as you can see. There's a mod changing what he looks like, but that's him. I don't need to rent a room or anything right now. Really wouldn't mind getting a new horse, but as I said in the last episode, I cannot buy one here. Ah, the courier. Not here for me, it would seem. Yeah, he's gonna go deliver to someone, maybe that guard over there. It's another one of the mods in the collection. The courier ends up delivering to other NPCs and makes him more lively and appear more often. I like it.
Mom says I'm getting a new mommy and daddy, so I'll have 2 of each now.
Oh, you sweet summer child. She doesn't realize that probably means that she's getting put up for adoption. Well, here we are, Hackfield's High Hall. You know what? Now that I think of it, it might not be a bad idea to drag that maiden along with me. Perhaps she could be an amusing diversion for the Hag Ravens when I go and get Nettlebane. Get them off of me a little bit. And if she gets killed, it's no sweat off my back. Hi.
Good to see you.
Having a rough day or have a headache? That pose that you were doing seemed to suggest that. But anyway, I've killed the leader of Bannermist Tower.
Teach them to stop paying me. Here, you deserve a reward for your service. You know what? I like you. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
And is there anything else you need? Your letter did make mention of a title of some kind.
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
It shall be done.
On your way then.
0 of 3 people.
Farewell.
Again, I do apologize about the subtitles sticking on screen. They go away in time. But yeah, I know I just told her that I won't change my mind. But perhaps a very sudden change of mind will just make me seem a little bit indecisive. And I could play the role of an indecisive person if I need to. Just have a little bit of a meat shield. I also can't quite afford that property yet. It's something that I'm thinking about buying so I can have a place to store my shit. And also so I can get a house built. Kind of an ongoing project for the series. That'd be kind of nice. Cat. The petting animation is a bit better in third person, I will admit.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Alright, where did she go? Not looking for you.
Yes?
I changed my mind. You can tag along.
Oh, thank you. You won't regret it. I hope.
You might. Why am I suddenly carrying too much to run? Did you give me something? Oh, it's because of the lone wolf perk. That's right. Well, in that case, you could just carry some of my shit as well. You know what? You can hold on to the skooma and sleeping tree sap and the moon sugar so I don't get searched. Just giving her drugs first things first. Oh, and here's a treasure map you can have. I totally didn't already plunder it. I guess you can hold on to my crafting materials. Still a bit overburdened, so as loath as I am to trust you with my gold, here. Yeah, now she has a coin purse on her as well. Mine's a little bit smaller.
Wait! Don't leave me behind just yet.
I just walked down the stairs. If you're gonna be like this, I'll feed you to the wolves. Right, let's get going. Orphan Rock awaits. Perhaps I should give her a weapon of some kind. Who knows? Maybe she'll get lucky and manage to kill something. So you know what? Let's do this. There. You can have my old sword, and I'll just keep this one equipped and hope that nobody asks questions. Oh, and I do have that backpack. I forgot about that.
Hey! Wait for me.
That was a little bit annoying. She's already twice now desperately called after me. Right, well, I believe Orphan Rock is just this way. I'll have to pass through Helgen, and then we can make our way down the road a little bit, and it'll be tucked away in the mountains. We have not, in fact, taken this route yet. You know what? I do also have that bow and those arrows. I picked those up to maybe do some hunting, and then I managed to find a wolf carcass. And I also have some horse meat on me. I don't really need them anymore. Do keep up. I'm in heavy armor, and I'm outrunning you. There. I'll give her the bow and some arrows, too, in case she, by the off chance, knows how to use them. If you're wondering, this mod here, by the way, is Swiftly Order Squad, and it's translated by W. Skeever. Wanking Skeever is his full name, as amusing as that is. We've got some bandits ahead. Do try to use that bow of yours. Trying to drop rocks on me and failing epically. Whoops, I do not have my sword equipped. And they're shooting fire arrows at me. At least I'm a Dunmer, so I'm a little bit resistant to fire. By a little bit, I mean like 50%, something like that. Oh, not have enough stamina for a power attack.
I'm gonna twist that pretty little neck of yours.
You're gonna twist my what?
How do you get used to that?
It's rather easy to get desensitized to killing. You should try it sometime. Right, now this is a place that I know you can claim. For Falkreath Hold. Yeah, and now this place will be sort of like a watch station for the Falkreath Guard, rather than a place where bandits constantly respawn. She was running up the road to try to catch up to me. You know what? I'm going to make her run around again, but I'm going to go and get some of their armor and give it to her. Maybe improve her survivability a little bit for this temporary moment that I have her. Take that, that. Do you have any gloves? No. Here you go. Now you should maybe survive a hit or two, at least. I mean, if you're gonna run at me, I'll kill you and butcher you. I'm fine with that. Nah, you got away. Armor's slowing me down a little bit too much for that. And I do know if we buy a...
I don't feel comfortable in this thing. I'm not a warrior.
Too bad, get used to it. I know that Lakeview Manor's there, so if we buy that property, we'll get a piece of land right there.
Oh no. Here they come.
I did see in the title of the mod when I was looking at our mod, it said a evolving follower. So I can only assume that she gets more used to this the more you travel with her. But right now, I do find her complaining to be a little bit grating, I will admit. Not trying to criticize the mod too much. Mod authors put content out for free and all of that, and passion projects, all that. So I wouldn't want to disparage somebody for making something that they want to make and enjoy making. Just being honest about my thoughts right now. Not really my cup of tea, but it might very well be someone else's. Like I said, in this collection, there are plenty of follower mods to try out. So you don't have to use every single one. You can try any wide array of them to see which ones you do like.
This is all too much. Gotta go.
Are you running? Ah, bandits. Fucker.
You're okay, right? Do we need to visit a healer?
I'm fine. A few bashes to the face is the least of my concerns. Ooh, some bracers for you. And if you do run off again, please try not to steal my sword. I do want to sell that when we're done.
Why do people call this a light armor? I can barely stand on my feet.
Oof, you would have a hard time in my armor, I'll tell you that much. Don't know why I feel compelled to flip through the pages, by the way. I started doing that in my last playthrough, and I do not know why.
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
There are people behind me. Watch your back. More importantly, watch mine. Oh, God. Yeah, she's running.
Why?
Ooh, that hurts. Last save point is a little bit of a ways back. Not terribly far. But I don't have, like, that elk pelt or anything, so if it runs away, I'm not going to have that. Alright, there we go. Doink. Yes, I'm just speeding through it. But I will pause the recording again. I just wanted to address that. Alright, let's try this again.
Sorry. I can't do this.
Put a little bit of poison on my sword. Doesn't seem to have made a big difference, though.
Hurry up and come at me. I ain't got all day.
You'll have all of eternity after I put you down.
I cannot.
Bastard. Let's drink another potion. Okay, I got a crit. I think that's all of them. Something that I really do like about Gate to Sovngarde as well is the mod that allows you to drink your potions with a hotkey. I'm not sure which mod it is. It might honestly be custom made for Gate to Sovngarde. Don't quote me on that, though. It doesn't just use your strongest potion, it uses whatever potion is appropriate for how much health you're missing. So you saw I was using potions of minor healing, but I do have like this potion of vigorous healing. So yeah, I'll use the stronger ones as I'm in worse condition. I'll use the weaker ones if I'm in better condition, or if I'm not missing enough health to really warrant a bigger one. It's really nice. Really smartly implemented. I already looted you. Why am I doing it again? Like I said, I'm talking, and when I talk, sometimes my brain struggles. Okay, so we're not far from Helgen. We might want to spend the night there, which is something that we can actually do with alternate perspective. You get to choose when the main story happens, which is something that I really like about alternate perspective and why I'm going to stick to it going forward. Because using alternate start, if you didn't want to start the main story yet, you would have to avoid Helgen like the plague. And it's kind of a major crossroad section here if you want to get from like Falkreath to Riften, for example. You have to take a little bit of a scenic route, like all the way down to Riverwood in order to avoid crossing Helgen. But Helgen is actually a functional village, which is really cool. What time is it? 6:05 p.m. I don't really have the wood to be camping, although I suppose I could potentially gather some in town. You know what? First things first, I think I'm going to do some selling, because there is a general goods store here. I've not been in here yet in one of my other playthroughs, well, my personal playthrough. I talk like I have multiple, but it is just one. But let's see what's in here. Hi. Scaly. That's also somewhat insensitive to say. I was going to make a remark about her name, but I thought that was insensitive, but that dialogue option is also insensitive, so let's just get to business.
Take a look.
Do you have any interesting equipment for me?
Why do people call this a light armor? I can barely stand on my feet.
Meat with juniper berry. Oh, that's nice. Bet you could get some at the inn, too. Okay, nothing really for me, but I'll sell you that dagger, circlet, necklace, robes. I don't need to read everything that I'm selling. You guys can see. You have functioning eyes. You know what? I shouldn't assume that. You might not have functioning eyes. You might just be listening to this. You know what? I'm probably not going to learn clairvoyance. It's just taking up space right now. Okay, so we managed to sell some of our stuff.
I don't feel
All right,
comfortable
then.
in this thing. I'm not a warrior.
Like I said, you're just going to have to get used to it. You know what? I think I could make it to Orphan Rock and back before nightfall. Or at least before it's too late. Maybe not nightfall. Orphan Rock really is fuck, I had a stroke. Is really not that far. I'm still more coherent than our current president. That's a really fucking low bar. Alright, is this the place? I don't think so. I think it's a little bit further. If it's not a little bit further, I'll just backtrack a little bit. I think it's just up here. Probably. I know she's currently running and not terribly useful in combat, but I hope that she at least serves as a distraction, so I can get in there and attack the mages before they can kill me with spells. Okay, I see one. It's an ominous looking location. Let's try to use the environment as cover.
I'm sorry. I can't.
She's already running.
Enough!
Okay, you're dead. Someone's still shooting me. Ah, damn it. Fuck. This stacks. No wonder it's a horse killer. Yeah, these poison spells are no fucking joke. Damn it. Your ward is making it hard to kill you. Look at that stacking on the side of my screen. Not sure I like how those spells are designed. I'm sure they're fun to use, but facing them, it's a little bit BS. Not gonna lie.
Right, take you.
Okay, get behind cover. Quick. Just drink a stamina potion. Maybe throw out an Atronach for distraction. I was hoping to save that for the, whatchamacallit, for the Hagraven, but might need it now. Damn it. Hey, she shot from behind. She had her back to me and threw it over her shoulder. That's rude. My personal playthrough that I did before this series was also a vampire, so poison was really not an issue. Due to the whole undeath thing. Oh, you've already killed my Atronach. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised my Atronach was susceptible to poison. Okay, let's drink a potion. Thematically, I really like poison spells for these witches. It's just the fact that they can stack is a little much. I will be the first to admit. Okay, you're not using poison, or you haven't had a chance to. Oh, hey, she's actually fighting. Ooh, that's a level 20 skeleton. Okay, I see the Hagraven. Quick, drink a potion. Come on, come on. Fuck. Fuck. I did some decent damage, but my health was draining a bit too quickly.
Please, help me with this one.
Okay, I'm over. Still, I was in cover. Bash. Why can't I bash? I've contracted brain rot. Lovely. You know, part of me was thinking I may not be ready for this quest. I think that part of me was somewhat correct. Go for her, not me. Okay, run. Yes, get involved, Milana. Okay. I think this strategy was good, going over the wall. I'm already hit. Try to keep evading. Ooh, that did not do much damage. And I just overshot you with my sprint attack. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this again. Shit, I gave her the skooma. Ooh. Silence potion. Yes. Yes. I'm still dying from the poison, though. Oof. I wonder how many of you were screaming at me to use that poison. Using poison is just not really my normal play style, you'll have to understand. So it wasn't necessarily instinctive for me to do so, but as soon as I saw it... Ah, yes, I'm glad I did notice that. Also, did I take human hearts or were those okay, those were Daedra hearts. Good. Okay, well, she did actually serve her purpose. She acted as a distraction. Resist magic. It would be logical for me to make that, but I'll just forget to use it. I am going to, however, try to remember to use poisons more often in this series. Ooh, branches for fuel. I'll take that. Yes, I've noticed the big thrumming tree of blood and death. I'm just not addressing it right now. I say as I address it right now. Why am I enchanting? This character doesn't enchant. Yeah, the interior of this is very cool. It's very Witcher 3, but I don't think we're ready to handle it, because I believe there are like 1 or 2 Hagravens in there, if I am not mistaken. I could be misremembering that, because I did pretty early in my personal playthrough. But if I struggle with that one Hagraven and there are more, you know I will struggle with multiple. I'm leaving. I am leaving. Let's not deal with more poison slingers. Let's let Milana keep them distracted and get out of here. Come on, drink some more. There we go. Also, I do apologize if my criticism of the poison spell came across as a bit brusque or mean. I did not mean it to be mean. I just kept dying over and over and having the poison stacked on me, so it was getting a little bit frustrating. But I really didn't mean for it to be mean or anything. Not sure which mod it's even from. Might be something that I tweak myself. I might just have to check a little box in the creation kit for the magic effect. Then maybe add a keyword or two. But yeah, we survived our encounter with Orphan Rock, thankfully, because I remembered I had that poison. Like I said, Milana actually did her job. She kept them distracted and off of me, so that's good. Now, Levana doesn't really care what happened to her. For all she knows, Milana is dead with the witches that were there slinging poison at her. But I know that she'll probably catch up at some point, and we'll have to dismiss her anyway. I don't think she has actually died, because I believe the mod that allows followers to die will give you a pop-up when they do die. Yep, here she is. See, you caught up.
Yes?
So you're really not much of a fighter.
No, I'm not. I played with wooden swords when I was a child, but I never really fought anyone or anything.
Yeah, if you want to make it here, you'll have to pick it up eventually. Same was true back in my homeland.
I know.
No, Levana's not going to offer that. Let me take that sword back too.
Here's all I have.
I'll take these crafting materials and stuff back. My gold as well. And the drugs. You could keep everything else. It's time for us to part ways.
Oh, well, okay. I hope I don't get hurt on the way back.
The road seemed pretty safe on the way here. I took care of those bandits.
Huh?
Are you actually going to stay at this inn?
Just get out of my face.
That's cool. Hi.
I heard the gourmet's hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
Pretty sure I am, like, covered in blood, so I'm going to rent a bath soon. But as you can see, you could say, give me your best room, and you'll pay 25 gold, and that will start the intro. It's really cool how that's handled. I would like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And I would like to rent a bath.
Of course. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Okay. Is this the same room that she gives you if you ask for your best room, for her best room? Because that's pretty funny if so. I'm sure she wouldn't miss a single piece of loose change left in the chest. Okay, and that's empty. I don't know why I searched it. Let's get to bed. So that's 8:30, 7:30, 6:30, 5:30. Get an early start. Make our way back to Whiterun, because we've already talked to the Jarl of Falkreath. We don't have to report back to him again. Although, I might want to purchase that parcel of land, because I do believe, yeah, I have enough gold now. And that'll take some carry weight out of my inventory too, spending that gold. If it costs 5,000, that'll be 50 pounds out of my inventory. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's have some breakfast, because I didn't actually level up or anything. I'm out of stamina potions. I used all of them during that fight. It's actually a nice little inn. Doesn't really have a hearth or anything, which is... Oh wait, it does have a fireplace right here. Normally inns with this layout will have the big hearth in the middle of the room, though. I think I prefer this, though. It's a lot roomier. Looks nicer. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.